I was invited to speak a little bit about the Depth Psychology Somatics program, the new emphasis in somatics, and I'm very happy to do that. I've had the privilege of teaching in the first year of that course just this last fall. It was a course in imagery and somatics that I co-taught with Steve Eisenstadt, and it was a real joy. So I had a chance to teach the students to their first quarter, their first year, and really begin at the beginning with this brand new program. I realize that for me, teaching in somatics is a kind of a homecoming, because my first training in psychology occurred many years ago, and it was based in the body. It was crucially focused on what the body can teach us about the psyche and about our own psyches and about psychology in general. And I think that for me, no conversation about psyche or psychology can leave out the body. Somatics is just fundamental to any understanding of psychology. One of the ways that I talk about that is, for example, in the research book that Joe Coppin and I co-authored a few years back called The Art of Inquiry. One of the things that we say in that book is that the psyche is symptomatic. Now, this is a truth that's been known for more than 100 years in our field. And what we mean by that is that one of the ways that we can know psyche is through our symptoms, through our wounds, through our traumas, through what's troubling us. And we tend to think of the ill body. That's sort of the tradition in the last 100 years. What can the ill or the wounded or the hurting body teach us about psychology or about psyche? I like to broaden that, though, and talk about the body not just as symptomatic, which implies wounding or illness, but the body as expressive. How can the expressive body be a vehicle for understanding psyche? So what I mean by that is the resonance of our voice, the gestures we use, our posture, the way we move. All of these things can be thought of as an expression of psyche and as a way of understanding psychology. So this takes it well beyond wounding and towards creative expression. It takes us away from just sadness or pain and towards joy, towards inspiration, towards spontaneity, vitality, all of these things. These are the ways that the body can express psyche. One of the courses I'm going to be teaching this summer, which I'm very excited about, is a course in the research methodology or the foundations of research for the somatics students. And in this course, I'm planning on using this understanding of the body, the healthy body, the vital body, as crucially involved in research. So some of the questions I'm going to be putting to my students is, how does the body teach us about reality? How does the body help us know anything at all? How is the curious body essential for the many, many years of research that are required to complete a dissertation? If we don't have a curious body, how can we stay engaged with what we're doing? How can we stay passionate about what we're doing? So those are some of the questions that are going to be of interest to me. Another question is, how is the body involved in creative process? For example, when we have writer's block or researcher's block, what's the somatic aspect of that? What's going on with the body, and how can we address the body or work with the body or try to understand the body to move through those kinds of blocks? So at every step of the way in this research course, I'm going to be looking at, again, how the body is involved. I know I'm saying the body over and over again, but that's the focus of this course. That's the focus of this emphasis in the depth program. My sense is that the students are incredibly excited to be here, to have a home for their interest in somatics. I think it is a very good move on the part of Pacifica to offer a home for those of us who are crucially interested in somatics and what the body has to say for us. to us and for the world. So it feels like it's not just a homecoming for me, but it's also a homecoming for the students that are enrolling in this program. And I'm just really delighted to be a part of it.